Welcome back. We turn our focus now to a celebration in Parliament yesterday. That was the special joint sitting to congratulate Team South Africa with its 6 medals and good performance in general at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Team South Africa was in the public gallery when speaker after speaker praised them for their achievement and the way in which they had made South Africa proud during their 2 weeks in London. The special debate was introduced by Sports and Recreation Minister Fikile Mbalula, who said it was a proud moment for Parliament to welcome the Olympic athletes in the public gallery.
Today, this Parliament have sit up and take notice to acknowledge and celebrate not mediocrity but excellence. Not everyone usually get to be acknowledged by Parliament, and I hope that these young people of our country will come to realize that to excel for South Africa, it is not something that will be delivered on a silver platter, but you've got to work hard to unite our nation. At the same time, celebrating sports excellence that has been displayed by all our athletes who represented our beautiful country in the 2012 Olympic Games in London. In the same token, this House is assembled to congratulate all the efforts of our athletes and provide words of encouragement to the next generation. Thus, Mr. Speaker and the chairperson of the NCOP, I would like to humbly take this opportunity to thank both the Houses of Parliament for hosting this important gathering on behalf of the people of South Africa to pay their unreserved tribute to all our athletes and Olympians.
Although the team of 125 athletes brought back only 6 medals, their participation in the Games, as well as the successes of sportsmen and women on other international platforms, proved that South Africa was indeed a winning nation.
South Africa is indeed a winning nation. Like Jesse Owens puts it, I quote, "We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline and effort." South Africa has passed the 2012 Olympic examinations with flying colors. In the 2012 London Olympics, Africa was represented by 53 nations. In the end, only 10 African countries took home medals, 2 of them for the first time. South Africa led the African table. Our country has again emerged as a winning nation, once more after dashing the dreams of the so-called leading nations in sport and recreation. In the plunder of confusion, South Africa has outscored countries like Argentina, Trinidad, Lithuania, Norway, Finland, Hong Kong, Singapore, Turkey, and many more to become number 21 in the world.
The DA's Mponeng Rabotapi said the team had once again proved that sport could be a powerful tool to promote nation building.
We must seize this opportunity you have provided and nurture the talented athletes of the future, bringing together different racial and cultural backgrounds to develop the shared goal of a united South Africa. We must seize the opportunity to use sports to break down social barriers. You, our Olympic athletes, have given us a powerful reminder that we are one team and one nation.
Mr. Rabotapi called on government to find ways and means to spend more on school sport development. Schools should become nurseries for grooming athletes of the future, but then the private sector should also be encouraged to invest more in sport.
The DA is of the view that more emphasis should be placed on the sporting codes that are not popular and not well funded, so that we truly embody the spirit of equality and opportunities for all. On a final note, Mr. Speaker, I am sure all South Africans will agree that our Olympians have done themselves and all South Africans proud. It is said that spectacular achievements are always preceded by less spectacular preparation. We acknowledge the sacrifices and dedication of our wonderful athletes, their families, friends, SASCOC, government, and the passionate supporters of Team South Africa.
Mr. Rabotapi's sentiments for more support for athletes were echoed by other members of political parties. MPs also emphasized the unifying role sport could play in South Africa.
South Africa placed 23rd overall and finished top of the African continent's medal table. Our benchmark, however, Speaker, with respect to our fellow African nations, should be way higher than this. As a nation of 50 million sport-centric people, we need to be regarded at the Olympics as a top 10 country. And in order to achieve this, various structural changes in our thinking and planning need to come into effect. The fact that our athletes competed this well on a meagre budget of 100 million is nothing short of amazing when one considers how other nations view the importance of sport to their national psyche.
Team South Africa proved once again that sport has the power of unifying. Even in diversity, it has the power to cause people to put aside their differences and to put the country first. It had the power to rally 50 million South Africans to stand behind Team South Africa, forging all of us to become their supporters into one powerful cheerleading team, spurring them on to victory. But please understand this. For the IFP, victory means your participation. Whether you won or lost, it is not a great issue for us. You were victorious the moment you said yes to becoming a member of Team South Africa.
Mr. Speaker, South Africa is gone mad about Chad, and for the right reasons too. Chad de Clos has done us all very proud and has inspired thousands of young budding swimmers in KZN and all over South Africa to become the next Olympic superstar. I have to admit, though, that I am somewhat envious and sad of his success, because in my daughter's bedroom, all the photos of Dad have now been replaced with Chad. On behalf of the Independent Democrats, I would like to congratulate our team for a job well done. Thank you for what you have done for our country. More people in the world today take us more seriously than they have ever done before. Thank you.
I just want to end up with a quote by Plato. He says, "No two individuals are born alike. Each differs from each in natural endowments, one being suited for one occupation and another for another. Everything will be produced in superior quality and quantities when each man works at his, occupation in accordance with his natural endowment." Well done.
From more countries than 200, South Africa came 23rd, and we were the best team in Africa. It's a special achievement, and we'd like to congratulate you all. Sir, just like in a big family, everyone in South Africa shared in the achievements of every winner who obtained a medal. But remember, victory has many fathers, but failure is an orphan. Maybe you must ask Bafana, who hasn't had a solid victory recently. If we are one sporting family in South Africa, then Bafana is like that brother who is in jail. Sir, you still like him, but you don't talk about him so often anymore.
But I'm saying, while government is busy renaming streets and some facilities after people who fought against apartheid in different ways, the ACDP hereby appeals to them to consider honoring these Olympic champions by renaming some streets or facilities that are still to be renamed after them. Government has honored many dead people. Now is the time to start honoring the living champions who have put South Africa on the international flag.
After the break, members of the NCOP take stock of 15 years of the NCOP existence. Stay with us.